There we go. Too bright. Sorry, everybody. Having problems again with Mercury retrograde. I'm logging right now into my own YouTube account here on my laptop. So, yeah. I'll need to change it myself. Decided to go back to my vanity today. So, let me see. Moment. Doing my hair makeup. Alright. Okay, so I'm not sure if anybody's gonna even watch this today, but I did promise a live. Sorry about the short notice, you guys, again. And about the dogs barking in the background. That's my newest dog. They're good dogs, though. They're my master room. So, anyways, not sure if anybody's gonna even join. If nobody does join, it's like 11:09. I'm a little bit late. For some reason, I always seem to be late, but it's actually because we've been having difficulties with like the service. Because my other roommate is very tech savvy, and they like the Wi-Fi. I'm not even getting into all that. And it's been kind of crazy weather, but it is Mercury retrograde, guys, until the 28th, and so that's kind of common. So, yeah, if you guys don't know about Mercury retrograde, it happens 3 times a year, which is a time when things slow down, a time to rethink things through, or when things like anything that starts with the RE, like rethink, re-strategize, replan, anything like that. It's a time when things come up from the past, especially to the service, and this is because either they need to be taken care of, or it's to remind you that you learned your lessons, or like if people come back from the past, and both you guys actually learned lessons, it could be for second chances. It's a time when communication could kind of go haywire, like arguments as well. Technology problems very much happen during this time as well, and your emotions kind of like iffy, but for some reason I feel this Mercury retrograde will be very good. So, and we are also in manifestation March, so yeah, this is definitely a time to manifest, even in Mercury retrograde. So, and I definitely expect that like April and May will be very beneficial months and times when you guys will be able to see your manifestations come to reality. So I'll hang out here for a little bit, whether you guys come and join me or not. I promise I do that with the card reveal. So if you guys didn't see from my video prior to this about announcing it, I have 4 cards here laid out. Kind of hard to show you guys, but most of them are in. Here, let's see. I'm not sure how much I'm trying to look for my mirror, so there you guys go, okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I apologize either way. I was trying to look up the stones, the rest of them, but I just didn't have enough time because I was frustrated with that. I'm on the website now, so I might have to, if you guys know it, that'd be great. I just didn't get a chance to do that actually after all. Seems like there's not enough time in the world, but this says a pick a card reveal for what you can expect now to manifest in the month of March with the new moon that just started today, so great time to even more manifest, even during Mercury retrograde. So if you guys saw, there was 4 cards. So if you guys didn't yet choose, take a moment and choose between the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Obviously we have the purple stone for number 1, green stone for number 2. Last is lupus. I'm not even sure, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, for number 3, which is blue. And this pinkish stone for number 4. So I'll give you guys a moment. If you guys want to pause the video, move the cursor along to where your spot is. You can always see that too. That can be where your additional message is. So I'll give you guys a moment. I'm put my selenite wand and come through and energy out. Shout out again to Holistic Vibes and Corona. I love this little spiritual shop, and we're taking it to my house. So, and we have a black moonstone, which I literally love moonstones. I didn't know they had black. Kind of funny, this light right here. So let me see this. I'm all talking to myself. Let's see. Let me make it more brighter. No. Okay, well, because I'm like right next to, I'm filming this from my vanity area, like, you know, when I clean myself. And this is going to be even more brighter. So this is why it's kind of like that, because I didn't feel like in my bed today. So I want to switch it up. And let's go over this. So yeah. Anyways, so I just thought I'd share that. And then this is a clear quartz, which is always great for our energy. It's actually new moon manifestation. It's kind of crazy because last night it was like thunderstorms where I'm at in California. It was pretty cool because I had a panic attack. And I had one today too, which has kind of been really odd because I've had them quite frequently. I had two last week on this day, like last week on a Wednesday. I had three on the day of the eclipse, which I can get them because I have anxiety naturally. Um, but these have come out of nowhere. Like, well, one of them came out from somewhere on the night of the eclipse afterwards, but their two didn't come. They just came out of nowhere, and these have just been coming out of nowhere. And usually that happens because it's like something's gonna happen, like either good or bad. And I believe it's something good, especially like how these are all kind of like around the same time. So maybe Wednesday might be a very special day for some people. Maybe today, or maybe even tomorrow. I'm just like, or something's like about to change and happen. Especially because we have spring on the way. We're in manifestation March. We have this new moon. We have Mercury retrograde, and so I feel like that's what it's more about. Because like these were like really affecting my body. Like, and these were just different from like my usual type and stuff. And honestly, like that only happens when your levels are a little bit out of whack or like your depression's good. And honestly, I'm still grieving my brother's loss, and so I know that it's not the case. So, anyways, enough said here. If you guys are new, welcome to my live feed with nobody watching. That's okay. Maybe there are, and I don't know because yeah, it's Mercury retrograde, and like I'm having issues trying to even log onto my laptop here, and then my tablet doesn't allow me to come. So I'm find out. So I don't know. This is live now, so I don't know. I'm assuming no. So I'm embarrassed with this. Um, if you're, one of my usual people, my subscribers, thank you guys again for the support. It means so much to me for working for you guys when I'm doing what I'm doing with this channel, putting out these videos. And someone please tell me a way to make these videos like more professional. I just want like an app or program that allows me to like make an introduction, like maybe some captions. So if you guys know any like for free or kind of like do some guides for beginners on an iPhone or Android market or Windows Microsoft, let me know please. So thank you, much appreciated. So and if you guys want to subscribe and like my videos, that's great. You can always share. And I have an Instagram page. You guys can look me up. It's Jenna_intuitive therapy. All my information will be in the description box below, and you guys can always feel free to follow up with me. I do also have a 11/11 special, and that's also posted in my Instagram business page as well as on the Instant Go app, which is available for iPhone and Apple users only, where you guys can get quick, back and forth messages and stuff like that. So that's been pretty popular. So yeah, anyway, so enough said. I'll hang on here for like 15 minutes and nobody joins. Then this is just a pick a card, new moon, in manifestation March during Mercury retrograde reveal. So if you chose number one, let's see what you guys are manifesting in manifestation March during Mercury retrograde with the new moon starting today. So we have a new moon. It says a new start is coming. Kind of weird to read backwards. So there's definitely a new start coming, which is good. And that new moon. This can happen starting today, or this will happen maybe like next new moon. So we'll see. We also have decisions here. And so first of all, if you chose number one here, when it comes to what you're manifesting, oh, we got a thumbs up. Yay, somebody's actually thumbs up my thing, and oh, I got somebody watching now. Hi. I'm still doing the, what's it called, pick a card reveal in case anybody was interested. Hello, Liberty. Hi. Thank you for joining. I'm doing the pick a card reveal. So this is just the intro before I do the actual live readings. If you just wanted to hang tight, this was for number one. I'm not sure if you saw my other video or whatever, but this is for what you're manifesting in manifestation March during Mercury retrograde, and new moon was starting today. So you still have three other options in case. So unless you want to go up number one, maybe because that's when you just logged on. So I do see what you're manifesting to possibly a new relationship or even just a relationship in general. It could even be somebody that you've already known. There's going to be some kind of decision here. So maybe somebody's going to ask like you to like maybe move in or maybe ask you to marry them. Or maybe you're going to make some kind of decision like to start a new, like when it comes to romantic, maybe you're just tired of waiting or something like that. And you're like, I'm just going to go back out there. So something to do with like the decision when it comes to love here. So that you maybe just decide, I'm ready for love again. It's time for me to go after that. Or somebody comes and offers you something. So that's kind of what you guys are manifesting for those chose number one. and during this month of March, manifestation March, and with the new moon. So very cool with that. So you guys chose number 2, the green stone. Well, I guess it's like only Liberty here. What are you guys manifesting during Mercury retrograde? We have new moon in Virgo, so maybe you guys are Virgos. It says a time to give rather than take. Or that might be a significant time for you, or might be inquiring about somebody who's also Virgo. Finances, like isn't wanting to do it now. Okay, well that's finances. And then we have remain positive. Kind of funny. Okay, so first of all, for what you guys might be manifesting during Mercury retrograde in the month of March, you guys could be Virgos again, or somebody is Virgo that this is about. It's also, you guys are very grounded out energy here and stuff like that. Very, I like the kind of Virgo thing. I just had a friend who was over here 2 days that was Virgo. It says a time to give rather than take. So maybe it's a time for you guys to give finances. Like maybe it's saying for you guys to like donate to a charity or something like that, if that's the case. Or maybe it's saying for you to give to yourself. Oh, we got 2 people here now. Thank you guys. If you've been having issues with finances here, I'm saying it's time to remain positive as well, and know that the universe is going to take care of you, and just trust in that. So maybe this has been even an issue during the time of Virgo as well here, but definitely good news when it comes to finances here. Maybe even somebody might even give you some kind of help when it comes to finances as well here, like an unexpected check or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for those chose number 2 with the green stone for the pick a card reveal before the live reading, you guys. So thank you for joining in. So if you guys chose number 3, we have this stone, which is lots of sleepers. I'm not pronouncing it right. What are you guys manifesting in the month of March for Mercury retrograde? You have new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Things of an era. And not the right time. And by the way, if you guys were interested in the live reading, it is only submission only. It's $5.55. You guys can send your payment through either Cash App or PayPal. Just wanted to let everybody know that. So for those who chose number 3 here, it's kind of funny because in the other card from this deck, the Moonology Oracle card, the other one is actually saying that you're at the end of a cycle here, so it's kind of funny because it's happening. I do see that you guys are been working really hard towards something, and you guys are definitely closing out a chapter as well in your life here. Maybe things were like not the right time in the past year, and maybe now like you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor here, or know that right now you're still working towards the end of this era, and you will be soon reaping the rewards, whatever you are working towards. And Capricorns are very job oriented, so it's more than likely a job. Could be a new project here too. Could be, any kind of goal here. Maybe this even started during the Capricorn season, like at the beginning of the year here. And maybe like if you haven't seen your goal or manifestations come to reality yet, it's just saying it's not the right time yet, but it will come soon. You may have this happen at like the end of the cycle. Like you kind of know that when it is, like sometimes that can mean just like anything traumatic, like since most of you guys know, my brother passed away. That was kind of the end of the cycle, things like that. But just trust in the process. You're almost there. Just keep going, you know what I mean? And, it'll be like you'll either get this reward that you're working towards, or this payoff when it comes to this job, like right at the end of this era, or that'll be like that will like with define, like, in Jesus it goes like BC to AD, that kind of thing here. But just gotta go a little farther for that. And speaking of Jesus, right there. So maybe like even like Jesus' birthday. That might be a significant date too. So anyways, that's for like those who chose number 3. Let me know if that resonates, okay guys? And last but not least, you guys chose this one for your song. What are you guys manifesting in the month of March? During Mercury retrograde. We have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. My dad. Actually, it's funny because I have an Aries letter right now. I'm not even Aries. Sobriety. And we have forgiveness. Okay, so this one's gotta be the more interesting one. So for the last but not least, number 4 here, it's saying for you to take some kind of action here. Maybe some of you guys need to get sober, whether that actually means really getting sober, like from addiction. That can also just mean like a shopping thing. It can also mean just like the eating habits. It can even mean as well like getting sober from things that like no longer serve you, or like bad energies and bad people. Sobering your mind, so to speak, too. Like I kind of like see that maybe like taking vacation here. It's just clearing out the old, like getting sober, like like that kind of thing. Waking up, like so to speak, too. Like getting your thoughts cleared out. And with the forgiveness thing, maybe for some of you guys, maybe you need to either take some kind of action and asking for some kind of forgiveness here, or just forgiveness of yourself here, something of that sort here. Like And it can also be if you are dealing with any of that stuff, you guys, it's okay. Forgive yourself for having those issues with human beings. But definitely it's the time now to take action and go after that and take care of yourself because it's very important here. You guys can also be Aries here, or maybe during April might be the time you guys actually go ahead and go through with this. This can also be about somebody else maybe who resonates with that, and they might be like saying, I'm going to go ahead and get sober, just forgive me, and just, be very understanding during that time because I know it's very hard because my brother had that issue, and unfortunately he's gone now, and that's very, very hard, with that. If it's not that case, it could just mean like somebody's going to take some kind of action, maybe they're asking for some kind of forgiveness, and this will maybe make the whole situation sober within himself. So, and I also see this as like the Indian girl, like, or I don't know if they call her, but like, one of those, like, from the religion, I can't think of it like that. She has like the multiple hands, but I don't know why that would resonate. But yeah, so anyways, that's the pick a card reveal. So there's only one person here, which is, I'm not sure if it's still Liberty or whatever, but I've been here for over 15 minutes now. And I said if nobody was going to come in, I was going to end this. So if the person watching it is interested in a reading, I will do, I guess, one card or something like that for free since I only have one viewer. If you are interested, then type in the chat box and let me know if you want one just for the freebie since, might as well because you're here. If not, then I'm just going to go. Thank you guys, so much. I'm logging out, so I'll give you a moment for my one viewer if they decide to make themselves known. Otherwise, I'll try this again like another day. Oh, I sent a payment? Okay, thank you, Liberty. Okay, I didn't even know. Can you write down your question? Yeah, see, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure if you know that, but that's the issue a lot here. Thank you, by the way, for that. So if you want to, thank you. I knew it was kind of you. So if you want to type in your question, I have all my decks right here. So I'm just going to put the other cards away real fast and be well, okay? Yeah, the Mercury retrograde is like, there's a lot of issues during Mercury retrograde, which has to do with communication, technology issues. So it's probably just why I haven't because it's just like not working today. But thank you so much for all that. And just thank you, for just your support as well. So I'm just going to put these cards away if you want to type your question. Hi, Sarah. Okay, there we go. Everybody wants to come over. I was like, how you doing today? So, but yeah, type in your question, Liberty. I'll put you on the list first here today. So, and then we'll get into your reading. Let me just put this on my little whiteboard. Yeah, look, I can't type because like my laptop won't allow me for some reason. It won't let me log in. I don't know why, you guys. Well, I mean, I know why. It's just Mercury retrograde. And my tablet, unfortunately, was jailbroken, so I can't really do anything about that. So I'm just going to put these cards away, and then I'll get into your question right now here. So, let me see if I can even see the chat box. Live chat. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to log in real fast and see if I can see it somehow. Because I don't know if you let me see the question. Because my tablet doesn't let me see. It's kind of down, but. Okay. I'm just going to go read it from here. Like, this is. Give me a second. I'm going to see chat. Oh, yeah, I put you on the list, Sarah. You're number 2, okay? I got you. Okay, Liberty, if you want to type in your question, you can do that. So I got you guys. I already put you on the list, Sarah. But you're number 2, Liberty, number 1 first. I knew it. Sarah, always, thank you guys again for your guys' support. It means so much to me. That really it does. Oh, wait a minute here. I'm just finishing putting these cards away. And today, guys, again, it's like new moon here. It's the best time to manifest, especially manifestation March here. We are in Mercury retrograde, but, I don't fret too much about that situation, you know what I mean? I think we'll be alright, Even if it's like kind of crappy next couple of weeks, everything will be much better, like, after that, like, especially during the months of March and, or May and April. What am I trying to do here? Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm not reading. Okay, there we go. So, okay, connection. It's okay. I sent payment for 2 questions. Okay, I got your question now. Thank you. It's okay. Don't worry. It's Mercury retrograde, so that's kind of very common that we have connection problems. So just don't even worry about it. And like I said, I'm having issues too. So I got your first question. It says, what does X Scorpio Alex want to do about our connection? Okay, never mind. I thought you had, yeah. I read sometimes that. Okay. Okay, so and then we'll do that question first, and then we'll get to the second one. So what does your ex, Scorpio, Alice, want to do about your connection? Alrighty, let's get into that with my little deck right here. Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see. This is for Liberty again, by the way. Laugh aloud, you're good. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. So, I like it. I remember that I told you right that I live on Liberty Street. It's pretty funny, but I live on Liberty Drive in my city. It's just funny. I was like, wait a minute, that sounds so familiar. And it's kind of cool because like I live in a homes for troop house because like my friend who I also help out with, he's a disabled vet, so it's kind of really cool. Like I wonder if they like did it. I know actually I don't know if it was like kind of planned out that way, but I think that's kind of cool. Like you know what I mean, all patriots, right? But anyway, so what is your ex gonna do about your connection? What is your ex Scorpio gonna do about your connection for Liberty? Oh, I just want to show you guys this too. And wow, this is my tablet. It says "Love will find me." So I just want to remind you of that love will find you, and it always do. You don't have to go looking for it. You just love yourself and you know. What is your ex gonna do about the connection? What is your ex Alex gonna do about the connection for Liberty? Oh yeah, you're calling me down a little bit here. Being a little stiff today, so maybe he might be a little bit stiff. This your ex of yours might be like a little bit butthead. So first we got let your friends help you. It says ask for and accept support from others. So maybe he's actually asking around to your friends about you, or like asking his friends about what he wants to do here. So this is good right off the bat. Like that's really good to start off at. You know what I mean? Because he's asking about something. He wants to, you know, some advice here. He could even be going to a psychic possibly here too. You guys can also have like a close knit kind of group of friends here as well. He may be like wanting to ask for something like from you, or like needing support from you as well here. Or he's like, hey man, you think this would be okay if I was to get back with her? And this is the time too when a lot of exes will get back together with you, by the way, like because we're in Mercury retrograde. So, we lost one person. So hopefully you're still here, Liberty. Let me know if you are, because it looks like I lost somebody. Okay, I hope so. Okay, so maybe I just lost Sarah. She's probably like, I'm gonna come back in a minute. Yeah, they really will. I mean, it's a good chance. Okay, we got, there we go. That's probably Sarah came back. Yeah. I mean, it does happen a lot here. Just make sure you learn lessons. So let's see what else, you know what I mean, that can happen here. Okay, see, there's a really stiff. So this definitely guy is being like a little bit stiff headed, I guess, you know what I mean? So we also have, it's kind of funny because these cards came out. It says codependency and free yourself. So just how I was saying, like he's kind of being stiff, like, you know, just a little bit of a butt head. So maybe he's wanting to free himself. Like maybe he had some kind of commitment issues in the past here, or maybe he can also be someone, especially Scorpios. They can also be very possessive. Like they're somebody who can be like, they give it their all. Like so, if you were to ever like mess them over, not that you're going to, they'll never forgive you. You know what I mean? So it could also be that maybe he's wanting to free himself of this isolation cycle, especially we talked about here, and that's why he's going to his friends here as well, like asking for advice here, and like because he wants to commit with you. So let me get a little bit more further into this. This is very interesting to start this off. Very good, and it looks like very yellow, even though it's my light. That's also I feel kind of like the light, like aura, like around your situation, which is good. It's like solar plexus. Oh, next card. Guess what the next card is? Guess what the next card is, guys? What did I just say, man? Reconciliation. What did I just say? I know. I used to be so happy. Like whenever I used to get this card, I was always hoping that was gonna be my situation. But someone from your past is returning into your life. More than likely, this is the time. Like I said, this happens quite a lot. It's very, very common. So I'm happy for you guys too. Like you know what I mean? Like look at that. Didn't I just say that? So he's wanting to. He's either asking like his friends or like psychics. More than likely, like or even your friends. I'm not sure. Like if he's able to, he could also be like looking up like through your social media, just trying to find out information about you more. But he's wanting to free himself of this like isolation cycle. He's wanting to commit to something. Maybe he's also learned from his like if he had any commitment issues in the past. So let's get a little bit more further. Like what can you expect from this reconciliation? And then we'll get into like you said you sent me another question. We'll get a little bit more further. You guys know how I go. So here. Wow, that's good. So I bet like more than likely it's around this time here. Like you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like this is gonna be a better Mercury retrograde for a lot of people. Like because like I remember like last year during the summer it was pretty heavy, and then the one in the end of last year it didn't really affect me because I was going through my brother's like you know grieving process. Oh wow, hold on. This one fell all the way down in the back, which is kind of weird. It says, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. It's been 3 years and 1 year with no communication. I was like, I told you, I was like waiting for almost 4 years, and like I haven't heard from that person. Probably about a year now too. Like you know what I mean? Like I tried contacting them, obviously, like when my brother died to let them know, but I don't really know what happened. And like I'm just kind of like after that situation, like you have to just accept things as they are. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe, I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed anyways, too, because I think I acted like a little crazy during sometimes. I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'd be kind of embarrassed, like, like for myself. Like, you know what I mean? I was a little bit cray cray back in the day, but it's okay. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I know. Well, I mean, they did block me. I don't think they would have intentionally at least not tell me, like, sorry. Like, I don't feel, because they weren't that type of person, so I was kind of shocked, you know what I mean? Too, like, when they didn't write me back, so maybe, like, they changed the number, or maybe they just, like, blocked me, or maybe something happened, like, you know what I mean? Because I just don't think that they would be the type of person that just, like, wouldn't say at least they're sorry. I just don't see that from them, but, you know what I mean? Maybe they're, it could be, like, I had a feeling, too, that maybe they kind of felt bad because they kind of were taking things a little bit too extreme about our situation and our breakup to begin with, and maybe it's a small part of me that feels like maybe they felt really bad that they like allowed things to go as long as they did, and then it's like when I really needed them, they're like, oh great, like I really screwed it up, you know what I mean? And then it's like, well, you know, you can still like make it up to me now, like, you know, because whatever, but this no contact is like no bueno. So that's like where I'm like, I'm bouncing out. She's back on the day now. So anyways, let me get the rest of the cards because they're flying all over the place. Wow. Okay. Oh, I got four more cards. Okay, so that's funny too. Look at these cards. They always resonate. It's like crazy how this works out. Okay, so I'm just going to show you them. First of all, we have separation here. Maybe this is talking about me because I'm talking about this. It says keep an open mind here. Forgiving and learning and release your ex. I don't know. Maybe this is about me, but this can also just mean for you guys too that for your situation, don't worry. Like, you guys are obviously separated, so that's pretty self-explanatory. But again, if you guys look at this picture, the woman and the guy are still in the same room, and it looks like she's like, "Where are you going? Don't leave me." And he's like, "I have to go." Like it's gonna be such a burden for me to go because he's got his hand right there in his heart, and he's got like his shield on and his like armor, and he's like, "Well, I have to go take care of something because I don't want to go, but know that I'm like always gonna be watching you, taking care, like thinking about you." And she's like, "Okay, well, if you have to go, then." So even if you guys are separated, remember that's always just an illusion. You guys still have each other in heart. And this is saying about the situation that you guys have cleared out what you needed to clear out, because I don't always read titles here, that you had to do like in order to, because we have to always clear out things, and even when you guys get back together, it's still going to be a new relationship because that's just how it goes. And you guys have released whatever you need to release. Maybe there was some baggages from the past, from previous like partners that you guys had to clear out, even previous exes, like that maybe had like lingered like there's energy into the relationship. And this is also, I always like this card because it looks like this person or this woman, she's like distraught and she's like lost here, and she's like, oh, Eve, like when is it gonna happen? I don't know what to do. But you guys have definitely learned the situation and grown from it, and now's the time for you guys to come back together and forgive one another, and you know, show each other that you guys have learned, which is good. And it's saying for you to keep an open mind. So this situation may happen a little bit differently than you expect. But I do see again here where he's looking, it's like him talking to your friends. So I really feel he's more than likely asking your friends about you or something as well here. He may even want to like be like, hey, just to show you that he's changed. Like, you know, hey, you can invite your friends like just so that I can prove that to you. But usually things always happen. Yes, life doesn't always happen as we plan it, but it's always better in its way here. And so it's also saying for you to keep an open mind about this. He's also been thinking a lot about you, and he's got you a lot on his mind here. A little bit more into this, and then I'm going to use my other deck here because I feel like this one might resonate with you too. This is good, like, you know what I mean? This is good. Number 3 might be significant here, maybe like 3 days, 3 hours. The 13th, I don't know, like 3, so like today's the 6th, maybe on the 9th or something like that. I don't know, I feel something. Seems to be like the lucky number 2, and it's also a reconciliation number here, it's a celebration number here. It's about getting good news and, you know, baby showers and stuff like that. So we have the flirt card here, so he will be extending his light heart energy towards you. You might want to start off a little bit flirty here, and all these cards just fell out right now. Wow. So you got really lucky. Look at this. All these cards just fell out. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to show you all of them then, and we'll go from there. We have true love, the honeymoon card. You deserve love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Don't worry about the titles, remember that. I'm a card of love. I always put these together. Children, soulmate, attraction. A lot of cards, a lot of messages. Okay, just want to make sure we're good. Okay, pull in your soulmate. Continue to use your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations to help bring you guys together. This could be the one. It is safe for you to love. Make the effort, engagement, playfulness, and retreat. So let me get a second here while I put these cards, messages together because it's a lot. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm gonna put these ones back right now too. Hold on. So there's like a lot. So you got like half the deck it just like fell out, like, which is, so like a lot might want to be coming out too when he does contact you, which, hold on, I'm gonna put this together. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. So first of all, for you, Liberty, just know that you deserve love. Okay, you are lovable, and they also recognize this. And you know, expect Cupid's arrow to be coming your way. Okay. This is also somebody who's a soulmate of yours, so, or a twin flame, whatever you resonate with, or just somebody that, you know, it's like familiar. They're part of your soul family. You know, I mean, they have a very special and strong connection here as well. And this person very much attracted to you. You are attracting them into your present right now, so continue to do so. By you being in the present moment, you're gonna, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Obviously, it's kind of more than likely. It depends where you're at. And now it's kind of crazy weather, like rain or snow. But if you can, take time to smell the roses. This person's also very much present-minded. Like, they're very much like focusing on now. They're letting go of the past here, and they're ready to, you know, offer you something. You know, it's saying for you to stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance. So expect some kind of offering coming your way here. And again, this person's gonna come off a little bit playful here. They may like want to take you, like, you know, swinging or something. I like to swing. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine here, which is where the children card comes in. You know, this person's like also, and this, I also associate this with the Six of Cups, which is all about reconciliation, about nostalgia, about that childlike innocence, like love, like, you know what I mean, just that kind of, you know, connection that's like, you know, as well here. So, you know, again, this was like saying that they want to make up to you, to start being playful, to acting childish in the past here. I don't think you guys have any kids, so don't worry about that. And this can also, I'm gonna say this a little bit later. Look at that. That's how crazy. Look at that glow. That's not just my lamp. Like, wow. That's gold. Wow. See, there we go again. That's crazy. Okay. So we're gonna get that. Let me get the rest of them. If you guys live at a distance, they may be coming towards you. Otherwise, this person might just, you guys might go on a honeymoon. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later here, as well here. So, because you saw the cards here. So, give me a second to make this, put these back together. So let me see. Then we'll get with the other ones. Okay. So you've been calling in each other. So continue to do that. Continue to, you know, pray about it. Have positive affirmations. You know, visualize. Especially right now, this is a great time to do so. You guys both been wanting to just draw each other close. They may even call you. Check out that glow again, that yellow. That's, I associate that with the solar plexus chakra, which is all about your vitality, your health. It's where like the light comes from within you. Sunshine, I associate with that, the sun card too here. That's very beautiful, because like that, look at that. Oh, I know it's part of like my flip, not really. And that's how you can always tell too, like if there's like energy around you. So maybe like when you guys have like a yellow gold or I don't know if that means exactly. They might also give you a call here. But this is say free to love. Open up your heart to receive the highest energy of all. You know, you have to have your heart open and be vulnerable in order to receive love, even though it's scary. That's just how it goes in the real world. And they're gonna be making effort towards you, so you don't have to worry about that. Because the great love is worth. Oh, that's cool. See, that's probably why it's reflecting. That's crazy. I don't know what color. I think mine's like orangish, but it can change. Like, says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel this person's also been like guided, like through his friends or whoever he's been asking about to make steps towards you. Like literally, maybe he actually like make some steps towards you. So, and he's definitely going to want to offer you something. So when it comes to these cards right here, they're not so great cards. The retreat, deception, and unrequited love. So what I see with this, first of all, don't worry about the titles. If you look at this one right here, this one is like a guy, and he's like trying to court her, and she like, you know, they kiss on the hand, whatever. She's just like, whatever here. So I feel that possibly another reason why he had to retreat from you, which could also maybe have feelings for unrequited, was because he was being deceptive about something. I don't feel it's anything heavy. It could be like deceptive, like he had too much emotion for you and he didn't want you to know that. And so and that can also be talking about as well that when he retreated, you felt that he didn't care about you, and that's him being deceptive in the way here. Because I do feel that he's going to offer you something, and it's going to be like him making up for being childish here. We'll get a little bit more into that before I get into the second question with the other deck. So unless that's part of your other question here, but this person definitely recognizes you're the one. you are their ideal here, which is good here. We got the best, and the rest of the cards are really fabulous. This is like also one of my happy cards. I loved it. You know, he might even like be the type that like want to take your hand and like kiss like it on. Your love life is gonna be ascending to a higher level commitment here. Since we do have the wedding card here with the honeymoon card, it can go into engagement if you allow it to. Look at that. Too. So you know, obviously it's gonna be great because it's gonna go in that kind of order here. You might get like engaged around the fall time, maybe this year, next year, however it goes here. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about the deceptive things. Well, I mean, we all, you know, hopefully it wasn't anything like major, you know what I mean? So, as well as I also see it, this one too, it's like they're wearing a mask here and being theatrical. So maybe he was like somebody who may, especially sometimes they kind of do that, like they make things like more than what it is. And so this can also mean that maybe now he's ready to take off the mask and might say startle you, like, wow. So you guys also might go on some kind of retreat here too. Maybe if you guys do go on the honeymoon and stuff, you guys might want to do that. I do feel that you guys might take some kind of trip here as well here. And then children card could also be in the future too. You guys might have 2 kids one day and like 3 dogs or 2 dogs or 3 cats here. But this is true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Remember that we always can like, if that's what you guys allow it to be here. Let me just get a few more cards here for the first question. And then if you want to go ahead and type your second question in. I just want to kind of just get some extra energy, like what's going on exactly. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have to pull timeline because I really feel it's gonna be like any day now. Like during this, like I said, this is a time where Mercury, like manifestation March, new moon manifestation March, like during Mercury retrograde, which ends on 28th. So I feel that more than likely it's gonna happen during that time. I'm not sure if me. Give me a second here. This is my notes from the universe on love and connection. By the way, you guys. Oh, wow! These cards just want to keep falling to the floor. Why? Ow. Okay, so that was kind of great. I just hit my head. So anyways, for you, Liberty, we're starting first question. We have, be true to yourself. You may not understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Like, I think that's really important. So it's also saying don't worry about things going on in their life. They'll make it known, whatever it is. Just continue being true to yourself. That's also going to that always is the best way to go about it here. I love that neon moon here. We have do something new, do something different. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love than be fallen in love with when you're busy? Stay in the present moment. Too. And that's very much, I like this kind of color too. It's kind of maybe like for some reason might resonate too with you. And you are very much adored here. Look at that beautiful neon full moon, like those kind of colors. That might be like a good color to work with during the spring. Don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you, and I know everyone. So this also is the same for me too when it comes to your first question, and then I don't know if you typed your second question in, but you can go ahead and type that in if that answers your first question. But this person definitely adores you here. I do feel they're going to come at you in a new way. They're going to do it differently this time. And this is also, if they're going to be more true to themselves and what they always wanted. So you can definitely expect that this time, which is very good. And they also love you. They're just trying to learn how to do it. And whatever that they, you know, if you were kind of always wondering what's going on in your life, they'll let you know about that too. And they can't help but like fall in love with you. And I feel that they're going to contact you when you're like super busy. Like maybe it's like a super busy day or something like that. But they're not going to play, you know, more, whatever the case is. And they're also going to be able to, like, work on understanding you more this time around. So, hopefully that answers your first question here. I'll give you a moment to write down your second question. If you guys notice, like, on the back right there, my happily ever after thing. So I got it from Jenna, and it's like a since like 2 years ago. And then, like, my saying in my back right there, it says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Like right there. But my bed's kind of messy, and my ceiling wall that I never got around to finishing doing because I got too depressed about my brother and stuff. Which it's kind of a hard project to do anyways. Like, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm just gonna go paint instead of doing like the wallpaper. But I'll wait for your second question here for Liberty, and then Sarah, I guess you'll be next here if you're still here. But I have one more question for Liberty first. And thank you for the other person who thumbs up to me anyways. Even, oh, they are here. Hi. So waiting for Liberty's second question. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards with them out. Oh, we got 2 people. Well, thank you, Miss Lee. Like 2 and 3, that's a good number. Okay. Do we communicate telepathically? That's actually interesting. So I was just watching before this, like 9 signs that someone's thinking about you. I can possibly like write it down afterwards or something. But you can always type it in. Like, let me see, or who was by. I was just watching it too. But that's kind of funny because that one of the signs was about how people, if they telepathically communicate with you. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast. Just the channel's name and stuff, and then let me look into that now too. It's kind of interesting though. But there's like, you know, there's a lot of signs, like if you have like dreams about them, that's usually the case. They're saying if you have like burn on your cheeks or your ears, you know, if it's left, I think it's good. If it's right, it's bad. It's also like, let's say you have like your mood, like let's say you're out having a good time, all of a sudden it changes. That's another sign. There's a lot of signs. Let me see if I can just find a video I was just watching. I think it's by the Mind's Journal. Let me just double check. Second, just so you guys could like just get in the correct too. So that's just funny. I was watching it beforehand, so more than likely, yes. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. My cat's here. I love the cat thing. Who's it? Come on, Olympia. Okay. Yeah, this is this channel. So, okay, the channel that I was just watching, I think that's the only cat. Okay. It's called the Mind's Journal. So if you guys want to check them out, the Mind's Journal. And the video I was watching was right here. It says 9 signs someone is thinking of you. 9 signs a certain someone is thinking of you. So just so you guys want to check it out. But anyways, let me look into that for you right now, everybody. So you guys telepathically communicate? Do you telepathically communicate? Do you telepathically communicate? For Liberty. Does Liberty and her ex Alex telepathically communicate? Again, all these cards go to the 4Y. And so I like how everybody's like coming in and out, so whatever. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do this. Like, I'm gonna have to get it set up, like, if I do this, like, more. Because, like, you had 4 cards that fell down, which always is, like, indication to you that first, like, fall to the floor, first few darts, like, usually means that that's gonna be more, on the forefront, or, like, prompt. Sorry, guys. So, do you guys telepathically communicate? So, first card that was kind of the one I was facing up was recovery. And I also see like it's meditation here, and if you notice, there's that one person, and then there's another person here with the wings, and that's the psychic color right here. The blue is always about your communication, your throat chakra. The green, you know, is with the, so stay with the heart chakra, and the gold, like your aura color. And I also stay with this for the crown too. So let's see if the rest of it is like body, mind, and spirit. Maybe during meditation, you guys possibly communicate. But let's see if the rest of the cards say. Okay, well, let's put out some more cards to pull because like I want to get yes and no. We have a year from now, trust and don't stop. So I don't feel like, maybe you guys can communicate, because like I said, I always read these intuitively. Maybe you guys been communicating more than likely to telepathically during this last year with no communication, because I remember you just mentioned that. And that could be like also why there's no communication, because you guys are starting to do telepathic communication, which is kind of interesting. It is saying to trust and to don't stop. This one's like also a trumpet, like a wake-up call here. Maybe through music too, like if you're like hearing a song or something like that, could be also the case here. And again, this is like that meditation thing, so maybe more than likely it's through meditation here as well. Let's get a yes no for you though. Oops. Oh no, one.